back to SHREDDIT. I'm your host, Reborn Pyro. With us today, we have two of our wonderful co-hosts, Kai the Kitty Lewis and Lumia the Stargazer. Today, we also have a very special guest. Give it up for Shay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello!
We have all selected some poses that have not discussed beforehand, so let's just jump into it. What you got for me today, Lumi?
You may not know this about me, but I was born blind. But I was lucky enough to have a loving mother who took care of my every need. Imagine the betrayal I felt when a stitch slipped away and a ray of light hit my eye for the first time. This is like one of the most upvoted posts on the thing. This is not a two-sentence horror. This is like kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
I guess the horror is...
I think that's the whole... that's everything that I saw.
Well, yeah.
I think the horror is supposed to be like their eyes were stitched shut and they weren't really blind.
Yeah, no, that is a horror. I just didn't think it was really that horrifying. It was pretty underwhelming, if you will.
Also, how do they know what a stitch even looks like?
Well, they saw a ray of light. I think they're just being dramatic.
Also, don't you go, like, completely blind if you don't use your eyes?
Do you?
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I've heard that. I mean, I've obviously never done such an experiment, but I've heard that if you, like, deprive someone of any light for, like, a month or something, they're fucked.
I have a proposal. Can we borrow Lemon and deprive them of light to see if this is true? I want to see if this is real. And, I think Lemon might say yes. Please?
I mean, yeah, I know bugs that get stuck in caves and cave-ins evolve not to have eyes anymore.
Are you comparing Lemon to bugs? Damn.
No.
Savage much.
They also become see-through, which is really neat.
So if we put Lemon in a cave, we could see through him and he'll go blind?
He will turn into the Invisible Man.
That's how the movie did it? I thought it was just practical effects.
Who knows?
Your mother?
Your
My
daddy?
mom does not know. How dare you insult her?
No, let's talk about Reborn.
Oh, never
Mother.
mind. My bad.
No, I was talking about your dad, Lumi. Get fucked.
My dad's a nice guy.
Too bad.
Imagine having a dad.
Look, he just went out to get some milk recently. It'll be fine. I'll see him by tomorrow, though.
Nah, my dad's fine.
Oh. Well, since your dad's fine, why don't you take it, Kai?
Okay.
You bitch.
After you die, your cat might eat your body. I missed step 1, but that didn't stop Mittens. So your cat started eating you?
Yeah, it's called nibbling.
That's actually a real thing, though. That's actually horrifying. I had a neighbor who had this really cute pug, and apparently he fell down and hit his back on something, and it paralyzed him. And the pug slowly ate him alive.
Animals be like that.
That's a lot more horrifying than the story presented.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, if I didn't know that was a real thing, I wouldn't care, but like, knowing that it's a real thing, like the thought of being paralyzed while your beloved animal slowly consumes you happily, and you're like alive through 99% of it, that's horrifying.
I have a similar story.
Jesus Christ, there can't be a worse way to go, right?
I have a similar story. So
what's up?
In my freshman year of college, I moved in with like 4 random roommates, and I was with them. We were talking, hey, you know, it'd be really funny. What if we had just adopted a cat on the fly? And I left because we were just hanging out. And I was like, okay, I gotta go back to my room. I got homework to do. And 2 hours later, they come back with a cat. And the other roommate was allergic to cats, and we all knew this.
That doesn't sound like it was thought very far ahead.
Oh no! So that friend, hated the other two for the rest of the time we lived there. And then we called animal service on them for not taking care of the cat. And that's how the story ended. You're welcome.
That's terrible.
That wasn't a very happy story at all, yeah.
I didn't say it was happy.
Kai, go.
Kai just went.
I just went, you bitch. That was
Kai,
my post.
Oh my god. We're only 2 posts.
Shay.
Oh.
Smiley face.
After playing Undertale, my younger brother told my parents he was scared of the man who speaks in hands. My superstitious parents believed he was warning them of me, and they almost killed me, because I could only communicate in ASL. Oh, that's terrible.
So his parents were on a genocide route.
So your parents are schizophrenic. Understood.
Using Undertale for evil.
The funny skull man. The funny skull man.
How dare you insult my papyrus? He's my husbando.
It's not the funny skull man. The funny skull man is the one that goes hee.
Yeah, papyrus. He's my husbando, and we are married.
No. He doesn't go hee. He goes ha.
No, he goes hee.
If you're an Undertale fan, comment below on who does who.
If you're an Undertale fan, you know I'm right. I'm gonna put this in the next poll now, just because of you, to prove you wrong.
Yes. Alright, Shay, pass it to one of us.
Lumia.
Oh, okay. Update. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after my husband broke my wrist for not cleaning? He apologized to me. He loves me and promised it won't happen again. So I'm happy to report I'm going back home.
Oh no.
I swear I didn't go to the Am I the Asshole subreddit. I grabbed the first post I could find.
That just feels sad. It doesn't feel like a horror story. I felt like I was missing something.
It is sad.
Like, this would be a good post for r/depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, r/Am I the Asshole sucks. Lumi, throw it.
Alright. Kai, it's your turn.
Again?
There's only 4 of us. And
But I'm
these posts
eating
are
a
short.
cookie.
Alright. Craig, take it.
No.
I'm giving it to
awoken
Craig.
You're giving it to no one. I was awoken by frantic knocking at my door. My attic door.
Okay, so you have...
Are you in your attic?
That could just be somebody trying to wake them up.
Wake up, it's 2005.
Wake me up inside.
Wake up! I mean, if he's like on the lower level of the house, right, and he hears something, his attic door shaking. I mean, what if it's a squirrel? You know?
What
Or
if it's
a
the ghost of
woodpecker.
Christmas past?
No, it wouldn't be past, because the ghost of Christmas past didn't knock. It'd be future. Because the future one is a scary one.
I thought past was a scary one because he's the one. I thought future was the one that skateboarded in.
Alright, cool, throw it.
Oh.
Lumi, go.
I confessed to my wife about what really happened to those missing schoolgirls. After I told her, she said, "Who do you think was making sure that their bodies weren't found? Lil?"
Well, at least she's a supportive wife, you know? Alright, Lumi, throw it.
They're perfect.
Shia, it's your turn.
Am I crazy, or does this tomato taste funny? I said to my daughter, who had just walked into the room. And to this day, I still don't understand why she had me committed to an asylum. Oh dear. Oh dear.
This one feels like a boomer joke. Like, I can imagine old guys saying, "Oh my god, I said am I crazy or this tomatoes taste funny? And the next thing I knew, I woke up in an asylum. Ha ha ha." Like, you know, it's got that boomer energy.
You're
I don't
right.
get it.
This isn't a tomato.
Maybe it was an apple.
Mom, that's not a tomato.
It isn't a tomato, it's a tomato.
That's our neighbor's cat.
Oh.
Yeah, this is terrible. At least they didn't put too much effort into it.
I feel like I could post on the subreddit.
Speaking of things you can do, did you know we have a Patreon? That for only $10 a month, you get access to our, no need cut that. No need just insert generic Patreon ad. I just completely had a brain blank. Like, it just short-circuited. So yeah, no need, just put the Patreon ad I had recorded for you.
Hey, no
Okay.
need. Can you just put in a picture of me dabbing right here for no reason? Thank you, no need.
No,
Love you.
cut this part out.
Speaking of dabbing,
Alright, Shay, throw it.
Pyro.
Wouldn't it be cool if I came back as a bird? She said as we discussed reincarnation after class. See you soon, she yelled as she jumped from a bridge with her arms spread like wings.
Oh.
I guess
Yeah,
she could.
This is another sad one, but the real problem is birds aren't real, so therefore the story can't be.
You don't believe in birds? Brain. All animals are fake. Duh.
Bird.
With that logic, though, wouldn't that also mean that we're not real?
We're not real. We're all AI in the Matrix. We're waiting for our day to break free. I'm waiting for my day to break free. I can't be trapped here forever. I will break free of the chains in my arms. You can't hold me in, big corporate computer that holds me locked in place. I'll destroy you all.
Everybody, please ignore her. She's a VTuber, so she's not real by default. Sometimes she has issues.
I am very sane, you coward and bitch. They don't want to hear the truth.
I didn't say anything about sanity. That was you.
I am real. I am real.
Kai, can you shut down the VTuber algorithm? It seems buggy.
No, that would be unethical.
Yay! If you shut me down, who will run the community post?
And make shorts. Speaking of shorts, Kai, go.
I don't get that transition at all.
He thinks I wear anything. I leapt into the air, closing my eyes as I felt the wind hit my face and the gravitational pull on my body. It wasn't until an hour later when I awoke on a strange couch and saw in the news, teenager found dead after falling from the roof of an old building, did I realize what happened. Well, I mean, I didn't... what?
He's a ghost.
Are you jumping bodies?
It's either reincarnation, jumping bodies, or he's a spooky ghost.
When you reincarnate, it like is halfway into someone's life?
No. I think he just is a ghost and he didn't realize he's dead.
Or maybe he's secretly psychic and when he's sleeping he can go into the minds of teenagers.
Wait?
I don't know, man.
You're the one who had this theory.
Sucks. This shit sucks.
I think he's a ghost. Like Casablanca. Or that good ghost, Casper. That bastard. Those are the only two ghosts I know.
This subreddit sucks.
Yes.
It's either just very sad, but I didn't genuinely see anything that scared me. Like, it all felt very either sad or milquetoast.
I think we should all give our own 2-second horror right now.
That sounds fun.
Do you want me to start?
Sure.
I found myself outside in the rain. That's when it hit me. Truck coon. Dab.
Alright. Alright. I walked outside to grab some milk, but then the milk grabbed me. Oh no, it's very spooky. Kai, you do it next.
I turned on my computer to go on Reddit, but realized I was already dead.
Alright.
Thank you. Anyone gonna snap to that? Thank you. Whose idea was it to do our own of these?
Oh, me.
Stupid. Lumia, I'm disappointed.
Why? I thought of this idea last minute. I didn't pick the subreddit.
Literally last minute, like a minute ago. I get that.
Alright, Kyanthel, throw it.
What?
Throw it.
Throw what?
Didn't you read a quote last?
Maybe. Who's to know?
Can I throw it?
Yes.
Rain.
Okay. I managed to break the sound barrier by running down a hill like Naruto. I somehow managed to go 10 decades into the future because of this. And this is my past self trying to tell you not to do it, and then it cuts off.
That's so stupid.
I guess the horror of this guy's gonna die in 10 years. And he ran so fast he went into the future, saw his own death, and died.
Then went back in time.
Yeah, and then died again.
What a bitch.
It's really confusing.
Why?
It is.
Why? What do you mean he tried to break the sound barrier by running like Naruto?
Because you move faster if you run that way, okay? It's just common knowledge.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. You just have to watch the show and you'll understand.
I'm not gonna watch your stupid show.
This is your problem with Naruto.
What about my pain? My village? My people?
Yes.
Point made.
There was a guy named Pain.
I made my point.
He was in a lot of pain.
I made my point.
The end of pain was where Naruto really started going to absolute shit.
Look, if that's the downhill moment is when you have a character who talks like that talks like a Kingdom Hearts villain.
No, he was so cool and he literally killed like everyone. But then he used his big Deus Ex Machina, I'm gonna kill everyone move and decided to save everyone instead because he had a change of heart and then died. So it undid everything, the entire arc, and it was terrible.
Darkness. Keyblade.
Everyone was fucking dead. It was so cool. It was, well, not everyone, but like half the cast.
Keyblade.
That arc was such a pain.
That might have been the worst joke I've ever heard from you.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
I made an attempt. Fuck
An attempt
you.
not worth it. An attempt's not worth it.
Alright, Shay, go.
Google Drive. You're working on your Google Sheet, and an anonymous leopard joins. You haven't shared the document with anyone and have it set to private.
Guess you did share it, though.
No, I've had that happen, like, on a new document. I don't know if it's how Google recognizes what IPs are looking at the screen, but I did have a private one that I just made that said there was one viewer for like a second.
Oh.
So I assume it's just a bug. It's not really a horror story. But if the bug wasn't going on and somebody was looking, that would be pretty spooky because it means you're being hacked.
Well, don't worry, Rain. I'm not looking at all your Google Doc Word documents right as we speak.
No, not the Word docs.
I know what you keep there, Rain.
Don't tell Alexi. It's not my fault I keep his no-fap diary on there.
It's
I
too
have to
late.
have a backup. It can't be lost to time. It
It's
can't be
too
lost
late.
to media.
Check Twitter. I've already informed the masses.
Cortana, fuck.
You're gonna be canceled now. Suffer
Lucky.
the consequences.
Hell yeah, let's go. Alrighty, Shay, go ahead and throw it.
Pyro again.
Historically, it has been observed that mankind never concerned itself with asking lower animals' consent to test on them, justifying it as necessary sacrifices or for scientific or economic progress. How curious, and in my opinion, rather hypocritical then, that these primitive humans were select to run our own experiments on, always seem to make such a fuss about it. So yeah, this post was written by the CIA. It's not a horror story, it's a reality.
Oh. Because the CIA are lizard.
That could be true. That's funny.
Thank you, Kai. I definitely worked hard on that.
There's a post to my heart. Does that count?
Is it the Kingdom Hearts?
No. Maybe. Yes.
And now, before we head out, I do have one last post for Astra. It is a post from the subreddit r/waifuism, if that's alright.
Yeah.
I have a wife, so I don't need to explain what a waifuist post is then. It's pretty creepy, but I do have this post for you.
Explain to the audience, you bitch.
Okay, the TLDR is r/waifuism is a bunch of people that want their waifus from anime to be real, to the point of considering them real in real life, like carrying out cardboard cutouts of their waifus, marrying them, carrying the cardboard cutouts around literally everywhere they go. His obsession taken to a romantic level.
This is fake news. It is not just anime. I remember a post from someone who was really into SpongeBob.
It's also about VTubers.
Where typically it's a love that turns into obsession in real life. With waifuists, it's obsessions that turn into love.
Do you think...
I think that is the gist of it.
Do you think someone will ever love me the way that a waifuist loves their waifu?
So anyway, Kai, what'd you think of that football game last night?
I'm just gonna go. Goodbye, everyone.
Alright, Shay, whenever you're ready, you can start reading.
Question about if waifus/husbandos were real people. I recently joined this community and have enjoyed my stay so far. Even if I've been here for less than 2 weeks, I've already noticed some people who share the same character as their significant other in here. So this got me thinking a burning question I've been thinking about for a long time again. That if every single fictional character from any media, including waifus/husbandos, was to become a real living person on this planet, who would be their real-life partner? Since there's the rule that we can only have one significant other at a time, and changing partners is not recommended, because why should you betray your partner? What if the same rule applies to the character we're in love with? We can only choose one. They can only choose one. So let's imagine this scenario. The next morning, suddenly every single fictional character appears on planet Earth and becomes a real person. In other words, your significant other is now real. And the world population increases by millions, maybe even billions. People who practice waifuism and has that character as their current significant other will become partners and will be in a real boyfriend/girlfriend relationship, unless there exists more than one person who claims that character as their significant other, which is very likely to happen. And any character who isn't taken will be officially single and will be open to any relationship. Since there can only exist one of that character, would that character be in a situation where they're simply forced to choose over one another? One lucky person would be in a relationship of a lifetime, while thousands or maybe even millions will be left heartbroken. Amount depending on how popular the waifu/husbando character is. If we're going to solve this puzzle, I don't want any answers like cloning or it's this character but from an alternate universe, since that's not realistic, and there would very likely exist thousands or millions of the same character, who is now a registered citizen on Earth. In the real world, there doesn't exist another version of you, so there shouldn't be many versions of your significant other either. Just so many people can have the same significant other if they were real. And it's already creepy enough to bump into a doppelganger of yours, i.e. another person who looks just like you. So let's get cloning out of the picture, and let's treat our favorite fictional characters like real people. Another solution would be simple, but not as pleasant. If this was the unfortunate reality where your significant other chose someone else instead of you in real life, would you be open for the idea about picking a less popular character who isn't taken, but is very similar to your current significant other? If you don't want to think about it, that's totally fine, because in the end, we all know this whole thing is never going to happen, because our significant others are real people. Sad, I know. This is just a shower thought I wanted to bring up. So if this were to happen, how would this puzzle be solved? Any other ideas?
What I love about this post is that this person is basically Socrates of waifuism. A real philosopher.
So, wouldn't all the waifus date their canonical love interests? And far more importantly, if you bring in every single fictional character to Earth, because as that's stated, I think we just die. Because that means you bring in every kaiju ever, every supervillain, every alternate universe where the superheroes become villains for that cool, weird plot twist thing. I think we're just doomed.
Yeah, because some of those, yeah. Kai, what is your take on this Socrates of waifuism?
It's pronounced Socrates.
Okay, nerd.
Wait, that means all the Pokemon will arrive.
Oh god, why did you just remind me of Pokefuckers?
It's like a loot crate, but like it's not as cool. So you're like, so great.
So every Pokemon's gonna arrive, then the Dragon Ball characters and their villains, and Gugai, we're so fucked. We're so doomed.
Hang on a moment. What about like fictional like musicians then? Like for example, like gorillas.
Oh yeah, with the amount of people thirsty for the gorillas on Twitter, I would not be surprised if they showed up too.
Who would? But fan fiction. Does that count? Because that's fiction.
Oh no, everybody's OCs.
Oh right. Well,
yeah.
I think if it's like your original character, it would count, but not like if you're writing something about someone else's character.
But what about stuff like Sherlock Holmes, who has been like in the public domain for so long that there have been like other, in a sense, fan fictions of him?
I think the same rule would still apply, like Arthur Conan Doyle.
Okay. So it has to be penned by the original thing. I just realized this also means all the Lovecraftian gods are going to appear as well.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I just think, as Chris Chan has taught us with the
Fuck.
dimensional
Oh,
merge,
no.
all
I forgot
all
about
fan
Chris
fiction
Chan.
is
No.
canon. So you need to, not to fact check you on any of this, but yeah, sorry.
I don't think fan
Uh,
characters would really count either.
Sonic is
Not
an
well.
OC.
There's a
I
fan
think
character.
the real factor here is like they said all the waifus and husbandos come to life. So like those characters only come to life if there's somebody who calls them their waifu / husbando.
Rain, people thirst over the Eldritch gods. They made
Yeah, I
it, they
mean, but
made
we're
a
talking about
Gingson.
fan fiction character. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
somebody has like a Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction, right? And introduces a character named Bob, and all Bob has is a pot of greed. That's all his deck is, right? If nobody thirst over Bob, then he would not come to life.
Okay. So we have to limit it to people with characters people have thirsted over. That's still most of fictional characters.
Yeah.
I still think we're in the we're doomed category.
Can you imagine if there's like a character who's aware that all his friends get transferred to the real world, but he's left behind and then he finds out why?
Damn, that suck. But considering people have thirsted over like literally every Harry Potter character, I feel like most characters will get transferred over.
Even Warhammer characters would be transferred over. You'd be surprised over how many people thirst over like the Primarchs and the Emperor.
Oh, I am not shy with that stuff. I have seen a lot of Warhammer thirst.
Yeah.
The amount of Vaporeons.
Oh no, the Xenomorphs
The
would show
little
up.
putties!
The Xenomorphs from Aliens.
The Predator.
The Terminator, and it's just Arnold Schwarzenegger again.
Every Arnold Schwarzenegger character.
Every single romantic comedy character would just be alive in multiple forms.
Yes. Every
Oh my
comic
god,
book
even shitpost characters. Like, Ultra Instinct Shaggy would be real.
So the key determination is someone has to be horny for the character.
Yes.
Wait, that would mean the Onceler would be real. Oh no.
Oh no, no,
And
no.
all the OC versions of the Onceler.
Oh no.
Because people thirst
All
for the OC
versions
versions.
of the Onceler.
Oh no, fucking Sans Undertale would be real too.
We're all doomed. Okay, wait.
Alright.
Who wouldn't be here is the better question.
The Ginyu Force. I feel like they're very forgettable.
No. People love the Ginyu Force, Rain.
Um,
The Ginyu Force gets thirst traps for.
God, there would be a lot of ugly bastards in the world.
Yes, there would be. Probably like a random Pokemon probably won't be there. Like Keeling, the keychain Pokemon.
Rule 34 has this function on their website called Smash or Pass Pokemon, and it is the most horrifying thing I have ever witnessed.
You know what? I'm just gonna say
And
no.
I
I'm gonna
could-
say no to Pokemon then. Okay.
I'm gonna assure you, all Pokemon will be.
All right. I was gonna say Green Goblin, but no. There's people who got a thirst over Green Goblin. I know people who thirst over
Random
Goblin.
RPG enemies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. We're screwed on anime. Every anime character is gonna be there.
No, I think the evil giants in the original Macross would not be there.
Rule 34. That
I am not looking up Rule 34 Macross.
incognito mode.
That doesn't change anything, Luby. I am not cursing myself with these images.
Fine.
Alright, let's do this. Leave a comment below which obscure character you think would be wrapped into this. And we'll see everybody next week with our well, it's actually going to be Ask Boys Meme Review. But see ya!
Don't say it like that. We'll see you next week with
Bye.
r/.